Okay guys, I was out here coaching two of my students today, and we've been getting them to change their technique by being so flat-footed, being front and shoulders, butt tucked, back rounded, all with the arms. Now they're on their toes, their hips are out, but what's happening is that they're bending at their knees first. So if you bend at your knees first, yeah, my hips are out, my back is straight, but where's my upper body? It's going away from the motorcycle. So my hips are out, and if I bend at my knees first, my upper body goes away from the motorcycle. If I give it gas, well, the motorcycle's going forward. So now, yeah, I'm in a good position, but I'm in a constant pull. So what needs to happen is you need to straighten your knees just a little bit, and then you need to hinge at the hips. Okay, so now I'm in the position I'm talking about. Yeah, you can be here, but most people are here because they're afraid of getting so close to the handlebars or their head over the handlebars. So they're always in a constant pull, even though they are saying I have a straight back, my hips are out, and I'm on my toes. But the problem is that they're bending at their knees first instead of bending at their hips first. So if I bend at my hips first, my upper body goes forward with the motorcycle. If I bend at my knees first, my upper body goes away from the motorcycle, even if I'm in the right position of on my toes, hips are rotated out, and my back is straight. So there's something to look at when you guys are riding. There's two demonstrations I did on video, and but that would be something to look at and fix. So again, it's the same thing. If I was in the gym with the bar, if I had a bar here and I bent at my knees first, look what happens. I have to bend at my hips first. My hips, then my knees follow. If I do knees first, my hips lock up. Okay, so it's the same thing on the motorcycle, same thing. If I was going to jump off this thing here, so if I'm going to jump off this tailgate, I'm going to land like that. Okay, I'm not going to land on here flat-footed and go. No, it doesn't work that way, okay? So all this stuff is functional, all this stuff is primal, and all this stuff is logical thinking. So again, another tip for you guys. All right, as you see here in this slow motion clip, the difference between rotating your hips out and bending your knees forward, and rotating your hips out and straightening your knees. So as you see, my knees are a little bit bent forward, so that's bringing my upper body back even though my back is straight and my hips are out. So I'm bending at the knees first, not the hips first. As you see in this video, more with my style, my knees are more bent, my hips are more rotated out, and my upper body is more forward. So if that bike kicks off the jump here, or if there's a kicker off the jump, I can withstand it. The other way, with my knees forward, even though my hips are out, but my upper body's in the back of the bike, if I get kicked off a jump, yes, I will be better than having a hunchback and a tuck butt, but I still can be affected from the takeoff of the jump if there's a kicker or if it goes sideways because my upper body's in the back of the motorcycle. So remember, I have to straighten my knees up a little bit and hinge at my hips a little bit more for my upper body to come forward. Because if I bend at my knees forward first, then my upper body will become backwards on the back of the bike, and that's what you do not want. So fix your hip position, straighten your knees, and it should be better.